Hey guys, welcome to part 22 of Let's Play Pokemon Blue on the Game Boy. In the last part we beat Sabrina quite easily, as usual. So now we've got to go to Cinnabar Island. So, I believe that there's only one way to get to this place. I mean, I haven't checked it in years, but I could have gone one way, or it's like, okay, so you got Cinnabar Island, and then you can either go from Pallet Town straight down, or it looks like you can go from Fuchsia City and go around. But I'm pretty sure if you go around like that... do I have any repels? There we go. Yeah, if you go around, then you just hit the Seafoam Islands. So, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to go straight down. Oh. Oh, sure, we'll fight. My plan was to just hold down until I got to Cinnabar Island, but apparently that's not possible. Because we got a stupid fisherman in the way. With Magikarp. Sweet. So I do need to level up here, but as always I can't be bothered. I can't be fuss facing all these trainers. It's quite boring. Let's sum up these trainers right now. They're all water types, because you got fishermen and then you have swimmers. Oh Jesus Christ. Why did I pick this one? Out of all the trainers I could have fought on this route, why did I have to pick the Magikarp guy? But no, it's all water types. Staryu, Horsea, Tentacle, Magikarp, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if there's any Squirtles or Wartortles around, but there might be. I mean, we've already seen, like, Charmanders and stuff. So yeah, so we got Magikarp, and I'm kind of embarrassed that Nidoran did not kill Magikarp in one hit. That's pretty embarrassing. So, the deal with Magikarp, in case you don't know, is that he's really stupid. Like, you can just tell. And he can only do Splash. You know, one thing I really thought that would be cool about Splash is because Splash doesn't do anything. It just makes the Pokemon jump up and down and says it has no effect. But one thing that I think would be really cool with Splash... Oh, he knows Tackle as well. Good for him. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, God. This is going poorly. But with Splash, I thought it'd be really cool if there was like a 1 in 200 chance that Splash actually does do some damage. Like kills like one hit KO. I think that would be really cool. Just as a way to make it different, because at this point in time Splash doesn't do anything. Well, I don't know. In the later generations maybe they changed it, but I'd never really used Magikarp or Splash. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, thank you, computer. I really needed you to freeze the game for me. But yeah, so I don't... Maybe Splash does do something in the later games. I'm going to guess not, but it's a pretty pointless move. It's pretty pointless. I do like it though. Like, it's kind of funny that they put it in, even though it doesn't do anything. Because not everything in this game is completely catered towards being the best, you know? Like, there's a ton of different moves, some useless, some really useful, and I like that. There should be. You should be able to customize your squad with pointless moves. What do you got to say about yourself? Darn, Magikarp. Yeah, it was not a winning strategy. I respect the strategy, but it wasn't a good one. Right, let's just go... on Cubone. Let's see how he does. He's ground type, so this is probably a terrible move, but... Okay, straight down. Should get there in no time. God, it's so weird seeing the sprite for the water. Because they did a great job considering. Like, it's on the Game Boy, so the fact that they did come up with the sprite for the water and to look like waves, that looks pretty cool. But when you kind of see it, like, it would be a really trippy, you know, desktop wallpaper. Or, whatever the other one is, when you leave it. Screensaver. Yeah, just a really trippy screensaver, just that slightly moving. Okay, let's go dig. Oh, he can... Oh, Staryu's quick. I forgot. Shoot. Oh, critical hit. Of course. It had to be a critical hit. I don't know why I'm getting annoyed. Well, I know why I'm getting annoyed, because there's something coming up in this part that's going to really annoy me. Or potentially really annoy me. So I'm kind of preparing for it now. Right, well, Onkumo died, predictably. That was dumb. See, these water types, of course, I could just send out ore and just decimate them. Well, I don't know, it's kind of boring. And I don't know why I'm sending out Nidoran, God. My team is not that great against water types. I mean, apart from ore, so... Ugh, Wartortle looks a bit odd. It looks a bit fatter than you would expect. Right, let's go Strength. Oh no, Wartortle has high defense. What am I doing? Why would I do that? Oh, we could be here for a while. Okay, how much does my bite do? Because I got Saint Or... What? That's not fair. Because this trainer has a Wartortle, which is one level higher than mine. But surely my bite should be stronger than his bite. Or her. No, it was a he. Surely, right? Like, because of the whole, a Pokemon that is raised up by a trainer. Or if you raise a Pokemon to a certain level, it's better than one you just catch in the grass. So I guess maybe that applies to, trainers as well. I never really thought about it, but I guess that's true. Yay, we made it. Skipped so many trainers. So many trainers pointlessly skipped. Is this a unique theme? Yeah, I think that's a unique theme. That's really odd. I mean, I get why they would make a unique theme for this place, because it's an island, and it's the only island place in the game, and if they made a unique theme for Surf, then it makes sense they would make a unique theme for this place, but still, I didn't remember it being unique. Right, any hints? Okay. Sure. Did not need to know that. Do you have any friends? Well, oh, thanks for not assuming I do. Pokemon you get in trades grow very quickly. I think it's worth a try. Well, I don't have any friends, so that hurt. That was very mean and spiteful. You can cancel over... Okay, these aren't... I was hoping somebody would say, like, something about this island, like... That volcano doesn't look too... It's kind of moving more than you would expect. You know, because in the next gen, this place is completely... Everyone's not dead, but the whole place has been flooded. Right, let's go a couple of escape ropes, just to be sure. I've got a stupid amount of cash, I didn't even realise. Then a couple of max repels, because I'm going to need them. Okay. Actually, I think I got some other items I can use while I'm here. Master Ball... Yep, I might as well use these. There you go, on Cubone. He was at the top, so he gets it. I'm not going to waste my time thinking about this stuff. Although I'm sure there has been a point where I have done that, but whatever. What was the other TM we got? That's... maybe I'll get rid of it. Oh, Psywave. Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. See, I don't need the money as well. I mean, the only reason I would keep all this stuff and sell them instead of tossing them away is... Then I can go buy a load of proteins and irons and all that kind of stuff, but the door is locked. Oh, repels... okay. Well, that's fine. I want to find more about this island. Scientists conduct experiments in the burnt-out building. Alrighty. There's an odd man who lived here for decades. Not very useful stuff. Right, so you wouldn't know this. So it's like you come here, it's like, I'm going to go to the gym, have a good old time. Ah, the door is locked, I can't get in. This is like the first time you encounter that in a Pokemon game. So you wouldn't really think, let's go get a key. But that's exactly what you have to do, which I always thought was strange. This is like the only point where you have to go out of your way to get a key. I can't think of any other Pokemon game, actually, where that's what you have to do. You have to go like, oh, there's a locked door, go get a key. Like, what other Pokemon game does that happen in? I can't think of one. Right, so in this place we have to find the key. Because you're not told this either. Like, one of the people should have really been like, oh, I hear the key to the gym is in the burnout building. That's what someone should say. But no, you just kind of have to guess. Alright, well, we got some new Pokemon. Got a Ponyta. So this is why I thought this place was going to be frustrating. It still might be. Because these Pokemon are pretty high level. Like, my squad is 32-33, but the Pokemon in here are pretty high. Like, I believe there are Raticates, which are level 38. So even though I have a Repel, I'm going to encounter a ton of different Pokemon anyway. So I think I do know where to go, though. Okay, I'm going to talk to this guy. I think it's the right one. I think it's the right one. I think. Because I got stuck on this before, the last time I played through the first gen. And now I don't know. Now I'm unsure. Oh well, Bone Club. Oh, that was weird. Yes, oh, that's so good. Ground is super effective against Magnemite, so good. Magneton, well, I'll kill that too. That's no problem. That is no problem. Oh, I miss my Magneton from the other game. The 3rd generation. I really like Magnetons now after that. After I played through Emerald for my, as a Let's Play, I really like Magnetons now. Well, let's talk about this place then, this burnt out mansion. Well, first of all, there's a really weird thing in here where it says about South America. Like there's a whole background or a backstory to this place, which it got burnt down, and the implication is that Mewtwo burnt it down because they went to South America, which doesn't really exist. Like, I think their logic in this is that South America does exist, it's just not called South America, maybe? Because in, with Gen 5... Oh, he missed! What an idiot. With Gen 5, Unifer is America, it's San Francisco, so I think that counts as America overall. I mean, I really don't know. They really screwed themselves over by calling it South America. They could have just said some jungle. Like, we found Mew in a forest. Actually, Cerulean Forest. They could have said a jungle, but they didn't. Right, I think it's this one. Was that correct? I really don't know. This looks correct. No, it's not. Wait, is it? I don't know. See, Gaia, South America. Why would you do that? Deep in the jungle. Yeah. That's so weird. But I don't know if that's like a translation thing though. Like, did the original Pokemon stuff intended to be South America, or was it they quoted some other place, and then the staff who translated this game was saying like, oh, South America, yeah, we'll just put it in there. Oh no, that was wrong. Of course it was wrong. There's Super Repels, just to be sure. Where did I go? Oh, that's now locked. Oh, that's bloody annoying. See, I can never remember. This puzzle isn't that hard. Like, finding your way through this place isn't hard. Because the puzzle is press these switches. If you press a switch, then it flips them all. And then if you press it again, it flips them all back. There's only 2 states that all these barriers can be in. So it's not too tricky. Oh, great. Not the Raticate. Oh, Grimer. Okay. 35! See, look at this! And the problem with this place as well, with how high level everything is that it's not a good place to train. Like, it's not a good place. If you want to train up before doing the 8th gym or the 7th gym, this place is terrible. It's where the highest level Pokemon is, but it's all like fire types and types that are just awkward to kill. So I never found it that useful. I mean, I'm sure some people have, which makes sense because there are high level Pokemon here, but it's just... Oh Christ, level 40! See, it's just not good. Although, if my Pokemon are level 40, then maybe I'll have a better shot, but... Okay, don't die. There we go. Oh, Christ. Poisoned, of course. I remember when I was first playing this game, though, like, when I first encountered this place, because my playstyle hasn't changed that much, really. Like, I always seem to have low-level Pokemon when I get to this place. And it always makes me think my Pokemon should be around level 40 when I get here, but they never are. So even when I was younger, when I first played it, I walked in this place and I was like, oh, there's level 40 Pokemon. So in that playthrough, I caught a Muk, because I was like, oh, level 40 Muk. So I just caught one and put it on my squad. Because I thought, hey, that's a really high level Pokemon. I didn't quite understand that training up Pokemon is better than just catching wild ones like that. So then I just had it in my team. And it stunk. It was not good. I mean, I know Mux stinks. That wasn't meant to be a pun, but it kind of was in a very real way. I mean, look at this! Like, the Pokemon are level 40, potentially could be level 40, but the scientists have level 29 Electros. Well, I'm not surprised that I died. Not really. Yeah, so that's kind of a bit off balance, and it's why I never know if I'm under-leveled or not. It's very confusing. Right, but this place is odd though, because I don't quite know what the official in-the-game's history of this place involving Mew and Mewtwo. Because with Mewtwo, I don't know what really happened. Because in the anime and the film, they have it so Mewtwo goes to Giovanni. But then I don't think it's safe to assume that Mewtwo does go to Giovanni in the game. So, because people say he does, which is why Giovanni went to Silph Co to go steal the Still the Master Ball so he could catch Mewtwo, but I think maybe Giovanni knew about Mewtwo and wanted the Master Ball to then go catch it. I don't think it's like how it was in the anime. I think Mewtwo just broke out of this place, and then, because he's really powerful, he just burnt the place down, buggered off, and went to the cave, and that's where he is. I think that's how it happens in the games, and then Giovanni hears about it, because his big evil guy. But I don't know, the anime kind of messes with this whole thing, because you read all the diary entries in this place, and then it's like, right, so scientists found a Pokemon called Mew. That we know. In South America, that doesn't exist in this game. Good. And then they cloned it and made Mewtwo, because the diary entries are really not detailed at all. That's like the hilarious thing about all this. It's just like, yeah, we made a new Pokemon. Okay, let's read one. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. Actually, that's really cool. I really like that diary entry. But yeah, so then it's kind of Mewtwo is angry and then buggers off. But then it seems to be, in the anime, they have it so Mewtwo escapes straight away. But I think the implication here is that he doesn't. Like, they tried to keep him in the lab and eventually he was like, I'm done with this. I am done with this. I don't know, it's all a bit strange. Because it is a bit strange in the anime how like Mewtwo's like, I'm gonna go make my own super army and save everyone. And then you kind of think, oh no, Mewtwo wouldn't do that, he's just a powerful prick. He's just powerful who doesn't want to hang out because he's a clone and misunderstood and all that good stuff. Okay, please. Oh, thank God. Buzzington is a poor choice and I will not be using Buzzington. I'm going to send out Ore, because Ore's just really quick, so I can run away easier. But no, so I don't know. It's one of those things where, with Pokemon Origin, I kind of wanted it to explain a bit more about the actual game stories. Like, I really like Pokemon the Origin, but I just wanted them to go a bit more into it, like the actual story of this game, and just correct all the stuff that the anime assumed and got wrong. Or maybe not even got wrong, they just made the assumption, but then maybe the game developers didn't necessarily agree. And I'm now lost. I'm looking for a switch, and I guess... Oh, there's one. Oh, I'm so stupid. This place is a lot bigger than in the remake. In the remake, they like half the size of this whole place. That's why I got confused. I didn't realise there was one here. There we go. Because we're almost there. We're almost at the end. Please turn. There we go. Stupid idiot. I'm going to assume that was Brock, and that Brock is just hanging out in here. I mean, they have the same sprite, so I might as well. And yeah, I could probably be using Max Repels, but for Victory Road, I'm going to need Max Repel, so I might as well just use up all my super ones right now. Okay, don't need to fight you. Because also, this place is the perfect place to train as you're going through it for the next gym. I know I said it's not, but that's just because of the wild Pokemon. But with all the trainers in here, if you're not too sure about the 7th gym that we're about to do, then here's the perfect place to fight all these trainers. But then at the same time, there is also a stupid amount of trainers on the other routes that I've skipped, so I don't know. It's one of those things where me not fighting the trainers hasn't caught up to me yet, so at the moment I'm not fussed. Like, I know it's bad, and it just means I'm going to do a stupid amount of training for Victory Road. Because that's the thing about this game, like, with the Elite Four, you have to be a certain level, or you pretty much have to be a certain level to beat the Elite Four. So no matter what, even if you manage to beat the whole game and beat all 8 gyms without really having high-level Pokemon, once you get to the Elite Four, you're just going to get trounced, because they're just going to have so high-level Pokemon, there's nothing you can really do about it, apart from have high-level Pokemon. You know, I know, of course, certain people who are really skilled at the game would be alright, but still, I don't think I've ever done it where there hasn't been grinding. So, my Pokemon being this level now doesn't really change anything. And maybe in between one of these parts I should have grinded off screen. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that I would. Did not do that though, that sounded really boring, so I didn't do any grinding. What was that for? You attacked me! Why did they... I like it here, it's conducive to my studies. Bunch of weirdos. I don't get why Mewtwo had to burn this place down though. Because of course, in the anime, he blows up the whole place. But then, how does he actually blow up a big mansion? It's like a big science mansion. I don't get it. Oh, come on! Stupid repelled. And also, I don't like Vulpix. I can't be bothered. I think I've already said it, but with the fire types in this game, it's just a hassle, so... Okay, I can't sleep in the beds, but there is a switch there. Oh. See, this is what I don't like. Like, this is not good. And I know it's my own fault for being underleveled, but I don't like this. Why can't I just not encounter any Pokemon? I never understood the repels and how they worked. Well, a couple of things about them. I don't get why repels don't completely repel Pokemon. And I believe the only reason I can think of is so it's to help people out catch high-level Pokemon. Because there's the trick that if you want a high-level Pokemon, you just put out a certain level Pokemon that's lower than it and use a repel. Like in Diglett's Cave is the classic one. But I guess that makes sense, but... And then I don't get why you can't run away. I'm sure I've mentioned this before in my other Pokemon Let's Plays, but it makes 0 sense. Like, why can't I run away from battles? It's the only reason I have Awe out, so I can guaranteed run away because Awe is so quick. But if I didn't have Awe out and had a slower Pokemon, or didn't know that it was to do with speed, that would be a massive headache. Like, all these battles I'm now encountering, I have a repel up, you know? I have a repel up, and I have a quick Pokemon, but even if I had a repel up and didn't have a quick Pokemon, I might have to fight all of them. Like, all of them. And that's just awful. I never understood why they don't get rid of it. Like, they should get rid of that. That should have been something that's... They got rid of Poison, awesome. They have done a lot of changes, especially with the 6th gen, but one thing they just won't get rid of is the ability to run away from battles instantly. Because there's no... In a game there's got to be like, right, if you do badly, or if you don't want to do something, then you should be, like, punished for it. You know, like... A game can't just be easy. I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm kinda tired, I'm gonna be honest, but... I'm sure I've already done this rant before anyway. But a game shouldn't punish you for not wanting to do a battle. I think that's awful. And I don't understand it in JRPGs why that's the case in a lot of games. It doesn't make any sense to me, just let me run away. I don't get why you have to punish the player for not wanting to do a battle. Like, the punishment is already wasting your time. Like, you just wasted the player's time by having them, like, encounter this battle, because it's a JRPG. Why are you going to then waste the player's time even more? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And I will never understand it, I don't think. Well, anyway, with that, we're over the 20-minute mark, so I won't start the gym. I'll start it next time, so next time in Pokemon Blue, I'm going to start the gym. Oh, my commentary is getting so redundant. Just repeating myself, rephrasing it, just shuffling around sentences. But anyway, I've been Anstorm23. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.